welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwashindaralayemi. Yeah, and it's your favorite girl. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, welcome. And if this is your second time, or if you're returning back, thank you for always coming back. Thank you. I was about to say you're welcome. But thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate the love. I appreciate you coming back, and thank you. So a few days back I asked on my social media platform if you guys wanted me to talk about Nysc and then a few things about it, and then I didn't get so many response, but I got a few, and I felt okay, yeah, let me just be gracious enough to just talk. That's what I know how to do best. Let me just talk and rant, and I hope that someone gains one or two things from this year. Nysc. Okay, so if you're not Nigerian, Nysc is a national program usually done by citizens of Nigeria. It's supposed to be a 1 year program where you serve Nigeria in another state. So basically, graduates are deployed from after they've graduated. They are deployed into different states in Nigeria, and then they go on a compulsory 1 year service where you serve the country. By serving the country, you try to contribute your own quota in development of the country. It's supposed to foster unity, make you learn other people's culture and what have you, and then also bring development in the society. But then, because of a few things, some people, I'm also guilty anyways, I'm not really taking up support. Some people they deploy or redeploy because of different reasons. Some people because of health issues, some people because they are married. When you're married, you want your spouse to be in a particular state and another state, so people just redeploy for different reasons. However, it's supposed to be you learning other people's culture, you going to other culture where you necessarily have not gone to just learn a few things, like a thing or two about their culture and their tradition, and also contributing to the community, contributing to the system. I heard from someone that most of the time it's supposed to be that all youth corpers are redeployed to a particular place or a particular state or community, get to teach, because that's like one of the major ways that you're contributing to the quota. You try to teach your students, transfer knowledge and all of that. And I think it's a very good idea, but then because of the low payment and the lack of jobs, because you don't want to waste 1 year in a village and then after 1 year you're looking for jobs. So because of that, a few people have not been able to go back to wherever they've been redeployed to, or serving wherever they've been redeployed to. I think that's like if a particular thing the government needs to work on. So now, if you have been lucky enough, it's supposed to be a luck. I don't know if it's supposed to be a luck that you're serving, because if a lot of people really want to serve and they've not been granted the opportunity. So if you have the opportunity to be able to serve, I think it's a privilege. So if you have that privilege, if you've been privileged to be deployed to a particular state, the major thing I think you need to find out is, after a redeployment and all of that, find out about the community. Please find. If you are going to redeploy, just go online, Google about the community, Google about the state you're going to, Google about how the environment is and all of that, so that you can be able to know what to bring. If you're posted to the north, for example, and then it's during rainy season, you know for sure that you should get cardigans, inhalers, these particular drugs you get, just to know what exactly you need to, like how the weather condition is and all of that. So when you're deployed, because most of the time when you're deployed to a particular place, you have like 2 or 3 days to pack and move. So please Google. That's the first thing. Once you find out your state, Google about the state, find out about the geographical location of the state, find out about the commercial activities that goes on the state. You get, so even by finding out the commercial activities, you know, okay, these people are good with fishing, and then you know that there's going to be plenty of fishes in your Mami Market. Mami Market, by the way, is a particular market that is in all Nysc camps, where you can be able to get the basic things you need for Nysc. So find out about the market, find out about what they love to do, because if they love to fish, you know that there's going to be a lot of fishes, and if you don't eat fish, you can say, okay, yeah, I'm planning this particular amount of money to be able to get food in Mami Market, like other things in Mami Market, so that you don't get stranded in a camp by eating just fish and fish alone. Do you get? So you find out what they eat, like a lot there, so you can know that, okay, this is what I think that will be plenty in the camp, so I think that will not be available in the camp. And then after you finish googling out, try to get a few things. There's some group chats, or you can join a few group chats where they will send what the things that you're supposed to get. but I'll just show you examples of what you're supposed to get. I'll put pictures on the screen of what I think that are very necessary for you to get, and then I might not be able to say it all, but I think that these are some of the necessary things that you really need to get if you're going to NYSC camp. First, you need to get white shirts. I'm going to check for pictures. If I see pictures, I'm going to post it on the screen. White shirts, white knickers or shorts. This basically is like the white on white that people wear in camp. I think they call it white fur or like whatever. That's the white stuff that you wear in camp. You're supposed to wear a white vest or white t-shirt with white sneakers or white knickers. Or white shorts. So basically they sell. You can buy the one pack shirt, or you can get the 3-in-1 vested shirt. Either one that you think is fine, but I think the 3-in-1 is fine because it's always usually thicker, and at the end of the day you have like 3 in it, so you can just buy like 2, that's 6, so you can be able to change it. Because during camp you're not able to wash. You might not also have time to like wash every day or wash like twice. Do you get? So that you can use it for like 5 days or 4 days before you get to wash and all of that. And then the shirt also, you can get, most of it, I don't think I really saw the shirt where people sell the shirt 3 or 4, so I think that you can just try to get the shirt. Basically, when it's time to get to NYSC camp, when you go to major markets, you always see these things. In fact, you might see a store where you're able to get everything. Another thing is buy socks. Most of the time people use green and white socks. There's a particular socks that has green tips at the top of the socks. That's mostly the kind of socks that people use during NYSC. So please get that socks. When you get to where they're selling socks, you will only see the socks on the way. If I get to market, any kind of market, you see them, they're selling socks 15 naira, 100 naira. It's not so expensive. You can get it. Also, just your canvas. For me, I think that throughout when I was in camp, it was kind of, I think, around the rainy season. So because of that, I didn't bother getting a white canvas, like a clothed canvas or whatever. You're supposed to get it too, but I just got a very nice rubber canvas that I used during my tenure. I will have showed these pictures. If I see pictures online, I would show you, because I've given my own out. I've served and I've given my own out. But then if I see pictures, I'll put it on the screen. You can get those rubber canvas, especially if you are going anytime soon, maybe during the rainy season or whatever. You might not be able to use your clothed canvas or the normal canvas, so it's just best that you get the rubber canvas. However, if you're going for CDS Community Development Service, which I'll be talking about much later, if you're going for that, you can begin to now use the other good, okay, that one is good anyways, other normal canvas. However, you're supposed to get a rubber canvas. I advise that a whole lot because of rainy season and some other things. Easy to wash. So you can wash, just for next thing that while you're bathing, it's easy to wash. Like once you're bathing, just wait, and then when you finish bathing, you find out that it's almost clean. Just for you to just clean a little bit of it and you're good to go. So I think I recommend that a whole lot. Please get a rubber canvas. Most of the time I also advise that you don't get the one that has lace, because some canvas come with lace. Like the way it's made, it already comes with lace, so you don't even have to bring out lace, start fixing a lace. Or during my own time, I used one that had lace, and then it became a lot of problem for me because I had to washing the lace like constantly, which sometimes it's not dry. I have to use towel to dry it and all of that. So I think it's just best that you just get one that already has the lace with it, knitted with it as a rubber together, so you just ready to wear, like wash and wear, and you're good to go. Another thing I would advise is to get the waist pouch. A waist pouch, pouch. Whatever you guys think it is, a waist bag. Yes, let's not matter about a waist bag. Please get a waist bag, because maybe you will need to carry a few things. You need to carry things while you're matching and all of that, because most of the time you'll be matching and you're going for said lectures or what have you, and you need to carry your phone, maybe your charger, your purse and all of that. So please have a waist pouch. It's very important, so you can be able to put it on your waist and you can carry your things easily. Power bank. See, there's already, although you get to charge in Mami market and all of that, but please carry your power bank. Buy a power bank, buy a stable power bank, so that you don't waste money charging. You can just charge your power bank and charge your phone together the same day, and then while your phone is dead, maybe your phone is dead for one day, then the other day you can use your power bank to charge your phone, and then you go back again and charge the both. You get, so please have a power bank. It's very necessary. Okay, so for another thing is having a best sheet. Take your best sheet and your best spread. Take your best sheet and best spread. What is wrong with me? Take your bed sheet and your pillowcase, or your nets, your duvet, what have you. Yeah, bedspread, bedsheet, bedspread, anything. But then please take your bed clothings, please. You don't want to sleep on beds that have bed bug or whatever. You don't know if someone has bedwetted on the bed. I mean, these are beds that they've been using for a whole lot of years, like maybe 15, 20 years. I'm just saying. But then please get your bedsheet. Do not see. I'm saying this, it feels like obviously you're going to camp, you're traveling, you should have your bed. But then I had a lot of people who came to ask me, oh, do you have bedsheet? Do you have this? Do you have that? So avoid stories that touch. So avoid all those kind of stories. Just have your own bedsheet, have your own bedspread. Make sure you get it. Also get a wrapper or a duvet that you can use to cover your body. Get a mosquito net. Please, mosquito is real. These hostels are mostly like open to mosquito and cold and all of that. So please get your mosquito net. It's very compulsory. You can get jotters, get sunglasses because of sun or rain, get umbrellas, mini umbrella, get cardigans. If you're asthmatic or if you're allergic to cold, please get cardigans. Another trick is, if you really feel cold so early, if you feel cold like frequently, then I think there's some camps where you can buy hot water. You don't have to bath very early in the morning. Please, as ladies, I mean, you need to know that you have to get sanitary pad, get plenty. Tissues, Dettol, hand sanitizer, toothpaste, toothbrush. I mean, these are things that you even get when you're traveling, your own comb, and please write your name on it. Get marker, get padlock. Buy BK padlock, top security, because they steal. People steal. It is very real. Some people have come to come and steal. It is very real. Don't be caught sleeping on the bench. Write your name. See, I wrote my name down to pants. I wrote my name on everything because you don't want to. I mean, people. You'll be very surprised at things that people steal. I mean, if you're coming from a federal school or you're coming from maybe a boarding house or anything, you have an experience of how people steal. So I'm sure that people like that, people should not be caught slacking. Please be prepared that people will steal things. So please come with top security. Get your provisions. You don't want to depend on NYSC food because you would not always like everything they will serve. So please get your own provision. Get your own, I mean, just get cornflakes, milk, sugar, biscuits, just a few things that you think might be very useful to you. Please get it. If you're going for SAID lectures, if you're going for a few lectures, you can also get jotter, pen. Those are also very important things. Now, SAID is like a lecture, an entrepreneurship lecture where you just sit down and listen to lecture for like, I think, 1 week or so, over 1 week. And after that, you now go for entrepreneurship classes. So you go for entrepreneurship classes throughout. I advise that people should really listen because I mean, a lot of people have learned things and then they've started working on them. Some people are now using the businesses. I mean, they've made the businesses that they learned there as the major source of income for them now. So people make it real big from SAID lectures. So please, it can be very boring, but then I mean, when it comes to practical classes, you can really learn a whole lot for it. So please get pens, get biro, and make friends. See, NYSC camp is only good if you make friends. It can be very boring, trust me. It can be very annoying because NYSC officials are maybe one day I'm going to make a video on my NYSC experience, but then they can be very annoying. So please make friends. That's really what makes it interesting. I was serving in Akwa Ibom and I was really bored, but the moment I started making friends, I really liked it. I really liked the camp. And when it was almost time to go, I did not want to go. So also get clothes because there's going to be a lot of programs there. You're going to have fashion parade. If you know you want to go into fashion parade and all of that stuff, if you know you really have like nice clothes at home, you can just put your clothes, I mean 2 or 3 clothes, because you also go to church or mosque as the case may be. So take mufti alone, because once you get to camp with your mufti, you just change to your normal NYSC attire. Get needle and thread also. I mean, I forgot to write that down. Please get needle and thread. It's very important because you don't avoid climbing tree and then your trouser will just gonna do so please get needle and thread. Get just the basic things. There are also WhatsApp groups you can join. Once the deployment list is out, you begin to see WhatsApp group where people are saying, okay, this is how we move and all of that. So you can join those lists. You see people also giving you ideas of what to get and all of that. And if you have personal questions, if you feel like these are the things that are omitted that people really need to know about going to NYSC camp, please also put it there and let people know. And if you think that there are also things that you need me to share, I just basically share things that people ask me, because I said that if you want me to see something, tell me. So I basically just mentioned the things that people asked me about. They asked me about things that they should get when going to camp and how they should prepare. So I hope this answers your question. And if you think that there are more things you want me to talk about, please drop a message. You can message me on any social media account and I will reply you. congrats on your deployment. It's not supposed to be a congratulations message, however, congrats. And if you look forward to serving, I pray that God will also do it for you. But then it's always a nice experience, and the kind of people you meet there really makes it fun. Yeah, till the next time, please drop your comments, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you some other time. Bye.